guys, Dr. Dex here. Today I want to talk to you about extension cord and air hose management. And there's different ways to roll them up, but today we're going to teach you how to do a monkey chain. Yes, I said it, monkey chain. That's what I call this. It's linking your air hoses and your extension cords in a way that they're easy to come together and they're easy to take apart. And you don't end up with something like this. What a mess. What a mess. All right, so to do a monkey chain, what you want to do is grab each end of whatever product you're using, okay? So we have these locking extension cord ends, which are kind of cool. So I always lock my ends together, plug them in, whatever, and then you let that dangle like this, all right? And the first thing you do is you create a loop, like so. So you have your end dangling and you have a loop. Now you just push your cord through that loop, grab it, push it through, grab it, push it through, and just keep doing that. And it becomes a linked system of organization. And then when you get to the end, usually what I do is I take the end and I pull it through like this. All right. And that's as simple as that. So that's how you would manage this cord instead of winding it around your elbow, which is hard on your cords, and eventually twists them up, and it twists all the wire inside, and then it twists the sheath, and then it wears out sooner. So we don't always do this, but we do it a lot with our air hoses as well. So when you want to take this apart, don't go to the linked end. You go to the end that you finished with, and that's where you start to take it apart. All you got to do is undo the one end, pull it back through, and then you just pull it apart. And it just pulls right apart, like so. And now you're ready to work. It's that easy, all right? You want me to do it one more time? Okay, I thought so. All right, so here it is. Here's your cord. You create a loop. Push the cord through the loop, grab it, and then just keep pushing through. And you can make it smaller. You can make it smaller and tighter if you want, or you can make it bigger and looser. Now some people say these take up more space. That could be true. You can see we have a few cords up here that are wound up, but you can actually get quite a few of these on as well if you're trying to manage your cords, whatever. These might hang down a little bit more. Just depends on what you're trying to do with them. So when you're pulling this out and you're ready to work, you just pull this out of the knot, start pulling on it like magic. Just comes apart. And that's how you untie a monkey chain. Any questions? One more time, you say? Just to get it in your brain? Okay, one more time. This time I'm gonna do it loose and sloppy. End of day, Friday, it's 3:57, and I'm hungry. All right. Let's eat. By the way, while we're talking about winding up extension cords, this is how most people wind up an extension cord. And this is what I was talking about. If you do it this way, you're gonna wind up your cord and you're gonna start twisting it. And you eventually, on less expensive cords, you're gonna twist them, and you can kind of see it right here. I can feel it. You can see the twists in this cord. That's from winding it up just like this. I buy high dollar extension cords because, you know, I use them every day. And these things get wound up every day. We put stuff away every day. We just don't leave our extension cords laying out all over the job site. It's unprofessional. All right, so I've got another way to wind a cord for you, all right? So try to grab this one. It's an alternate twist. And what this does is it keeps the kinks out of your cords. It's a little awkward, but it really works. I learned this from my son Calvin, DJ Studio Man. When he was at audio engineering school, the teachers taught him how to wind cables for all his audio equipment, which can be quite a bit when you're setting up for a concert or a live event or something like that. So I kind of took this from him and kind of developed my own way of winding a cord. So what you do is you're going to do a figure 8 like this. And what this does is every time you put a positive wind to it, you're putting a negative wind in it as well. So you're not twisting the cord. And you just got to keep wrapping it around like so. And what that does is it keeps the cord from doing this, spiraling, okay? So if you care about your extension cords, this is a better way to wind them. Once you get it to a certain point, then I just take this, and I loosely will wrap it around a couple times, and I take the other end, clip it, and there you go. So
They didn't teach me that.
They didn't teach you that?
No.
Okay, so disregard that note about me learning this from my son, because I thought they taught you that. And from what I saw you do one time when you wound a cord, how I developed this. I'm sure this is a thing, I just didn't know about it, but there you go. You learn something new every day. So if you did learn something and you didn't know about this and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click it or tick it. Have a great day.